Okay po, kompleto na po ba yung mga teachers? Kinder to grade 3.
Good afternoon po. Good morning po.
Okay.
Good afternoon po.
Pwede na po ba tayo mag-start, teachers?
Papa.
Tama? Okay po, sige po. So we will start na po our activity for this afternoon. Okay, so a pleasant good afternoon to all the teachers, pupils, and to our guest storyteller for today. Okay, good afternoon po. Okay, so as part po, yes po, as part po of 2021 National Reading Month with a theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. Okay, so we conducted different activities, okay, related to reading. And one of those, eto nga po, we're going to conduct a storytelling activity. Okay po. So, let us begin. So, let me begin first with a short quote. Reading is important because if you can read, you can learn anything about everything and everything about anything. So I am your modulator for this afternoon. I'm Ma'am Perla Villargilla, kinder teacher of Lumos Elementary School. Okay, sige po. So to start with, let's give respect to our beloved country by singing our national anthem through a video presentation, followed by an opening prayer to be led by Ma'am Jacqueline R. Basanes, our kinder teacher.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Okay, let us bow down our heads and close our eyes and feel the presence of the Lord. Almighty God, we humbly come before your throne of grace today. We thank you for the gift of life and we stand in awe while witnessing how you are working in our life and in our nation amid the challenges that we face. Thank you for the chance to experience your amazing love and grace every day of our lives. This year, as we celebrate the National Reading Month, we cannot do all of these activities without your guidance and presence. This we ask in your mighty and sovereign name. Amen.
Amen.
Okay po, thank you, Ma'am Jacqueline. Okay, and now for the checking of attendance, may I call on our soft-spoken and hardworking grade 2 advisor, Ma'am April E. Coronel. Ma'am April.
Ma'am Perla, ako po muna kay Ma'am April Sab. Good afternoon po.
Okay po. Sige po. So, ayan, si Ma'am Ana po.
Okay po. So, para po sa checking of attendance, so itatype lang po ang pangalan ng bata, then kung anong grade po kayo. So, simulan po natin sa grade 3. Pakitype lang po yung name. Next po, grade 2. After po ng grade 2, yung grade 1 po, pwede pong magpatulong kay nanay or kay tatay na i-type ang name. Grade 1. Then, sa kinder din po, pwede rin pong patulong kay nanay or tatay na i-type ang pangalan. Okay, yan po. So, thank you po.
Okay, thank you po, Ma'am Ana, our grade 3 advisor. Okay po, sige. Thank you. So, yung attendance. Okay, next po for our house rules. Okay, sige po. Listen, kids, ha? Okay, first rule, okay, you have to turn off your microphone. Okay, turn off lang po. Lalo na, okay, so mamaya habang kukwento, okay, nag-storytelling yung ating guest storyteller, so turn off yung microphone para po hindi nakaka-distract. Okay? Next po, maximize chat options. Okay, kung meron lang questions, you can type in, okay, through our chat boxes. And then, okay, lastly, participate actively. Yes, so after storytelling, no, okay, may mga questions. So, participate, sasagot kayo mamaya, ha? Okay, so you have to listen. Okay po ba? Okay po, naiintindihan po?
Opo.
Kinig, tapos mamaya mag-participate. Okay, thank you. Okay, sige po. Next po. Okay, and now for our opening remarks. Okay, dahil medyo busy po ang ating principal, si Ma'am Jocelyn D.C. Manzano. So in behalf of our beloved principal, may I ask our dedicated Master Teacher 2 and Grade 1 Advisor, Ma'am Marina D.G. Galvez, to give a message to our attendees this afternoon. Ma'am Marina. Andiyan na po si Ma'am Marina. Okay, wait lang natin, ha.
Hindi. Bumabuksan mo, May.
Okay. Wait, saglit lang po
Hello, Ma'am Ja. Okay na po.
Ayan po. Sige po, Ma'am Marina, for opening remarks po. Busy po si Ma'am Joy. Hindi po makaka-attend.
Okay, ngayon ko lang kasi natanggap itong link, no? Pasensya na. Okay, para po sa mga magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ito po yung simula natin ng isang programa para pag-ibayuhin pa natin ang ating pag-aaral sa ngayon. Ito po yung pagkukwento, no? Na kailangan nating mga bata. Kaya sana po pakinggan natin, meron po tayong panauhin na gaganap para mas maintindihan po natin kung ano ang itong mga programa na ito para sa inyo. Kaya muli ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa ating mga kasamahang guro, sa mga magulang at sa inyong mga bata na nawa po maintindihan natin at maging makabuluhan itong ating aralin na gagawin ngayong araw na ito. Muli po, magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Salamat po.
Okay,
Magandang
thank you po.
araw.
Ayan.
Magandang araw mga bata. O ayan lagi natin, okay, magandang
Magandang
araw.
araw,
Ay, very
teacher.
good. Magandang araw.
Magandang araw, Mama
Ayan,
Rina.
sige po. Sige po.
Okay,
Thank you po
sige,
again,
back na
Ma'am
tayo kay
Marina.
Mama.
Okay. To
Apa.
formally introduce our guest storyteller, okay, here is our energetic grade 3 advisor, Ma'am Patricia Mary O. Santos.
Okay, kids, good afternoon, everybody. Okay, to my dear fellow teachers and to our dearest pupils, it is my honor to introduce to you our guest storyteller for today. Okay, so our guest story for today is a registered nurse here in the Philippines and in Saudi Arabia. She graduated in BS Nursing at Dr. Yangas College Incorporated and currently taking up her master's in management major in public health at Philippine Christian University. She worked as a DOH nurse here in Bulacan for 13 years. It is my honor to introduce to you our guest storyteller for today, Miss Leia Sardena. Good afternoon po, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon kids.
Good afternoon po.
Good, good,
Good afternoon po.
good afternoon kids. Thank you so much. So first, I'd like to greet you a happy National Reading Month. So everybody is aware that today is a National Reading Month. So first, I just want to ask everyone knows how to read? Is everyone knows how to read?
Apa.
Very good.
Apa.
Okay. Very good. Very good kids.
Apa.
And is everyone is since we are having a online class because now is COVID time, and is everyone is reading books at home? Everyone is reading book at home?
Yes po. Up. Yes po. Yes po.
Okay. Very good. Very good, kids.
Ma'am. Opo, ma'am.
So before I start reading a story about a nurse, I just want to emphasize the importance of readings. So everyone is ready to listen to me to know the importance
Yes
of
po.
reading.
Yes
Okay, very
po.
good.
Opo.
So first, what is reading? So anyone knows what is reading?
Magbabasa po.
Okay, very good, kids. So very good. Okay. So reading is a ability to identify the written character of text. It is a medium to understand the information written in print. It is a cognitive and active process of drafting a valid meaning of the written words. Okay. So, sino dito yung mahilig magbasa ng books? Everyone here loves reading books? Is everyone here loves reading books, kids?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So, why reading is important? So, before I start, I will tell you why reading is important for a babies and a young children. So, sharing a story, talking, singing, and singing every day helps your development in many ways. Sharing stories
Yes.
can help you to get to know the sounds, words, language, and develop your early literacy. So,
Yeah.
that's how important is reading. You
Yes.
will be familiarized with the sounds, words, language, and also you will develop your reading skills. Understand, kids?
Opo.
Okay. Then next, you
Yes.
will learn the
Opo.
value of books. You will learn the value of books and the stories. And then you will have the imagination and stimulate your curiosity. And then it will help you develop your brain ability to focus, concentrate, and social skill and communication skill. So napaka-importante pala talaga sa isang bata na matutong magbasa. Tama po, mali?
Tama po. Tama po.
Very
Tama.
good.
Tama po.
And
Tama. Tama.
And also, it will help
Tama
you
po.
to the difference between real and make you believe. And it will help your children to learn about the world and their own culture and other culture. So, napakahalaga pala talaga ng reading. So, I will give you the key points that, so reading and storytelling with babies and children promote brain developments and imagination, develop language, emotion, and strengthen the relationship. And sometimes you can read and sometimes you can look at the pictures of the books and sing a song or tell the story for your culture. And then, baby and young children's often enjoying the books, songs, stories, and good rhythm and repetition. So, anytime is good time to read a book or a story. Try to share or at least one book or is story each day. So, napaka-important po pala na every day ay at least nagbabasa tayo ng isang book or isang storybook. So, every day ba nagpo-practice tayong magbasa sa bahay? Everyone is reading at home?
Opo. Opo. Opo.
So, sino po ang nagtuturo sa inyong magbasa sa bahay?
Si
So
Mama po.
ngayong online class.
Mami po.
Okay, very
Si
good.
Mami. Daddy.
Very good
Mami po.
kids. So every time na nakikinig kayo ng story, natututunan din nating magbasa at nagkakaroon tayo ng focus and skills to listen carefully sa mga nagbabasa ng story. So today, I will share to you the story of Nurse Nancy. Is everyone knows the story of Nurse Nancy?
Hindi po.
Okay.
Hindi po.
But before that,
Hindi po.
meron bang gustong maging nurse
Hindi
dito?
po.
Meron bang may gustong maging nurse sa mga kids natin na nakikinig ngayon?
Opo.
Wow!
Opo.
So today, I will read the story about Nurse Nancy to you to be inspired kung ano nga ba yung kung paano nga ba maging isang nurse at para magkaroon kayo ng idea. So, okay, I will start reading now, kids. Makinig po tayo ng mabuti. This is Nurse Nancy. She is always neat and tidy, and she works very hard looking for a patient at Storytown Hospital. Little Workmates, Nurse Nancy, by Ron Randall, illustrated by Emma Dodd. I feel as fit as a fiddle this morning, said Nurse Nancy to her dog Patch. It's going to be a busy day. On her way to the hospital, Nurse Nancy saw Builder Bill mending the library roof.
Dito, may pinto.
That roof will soon be as fit as a fiddle, Bill, she called. Nurse Nancy's first stop was the baby clinic. Mr. and Miss Baker had brought their baby, Sherry, in the checkup. Nurse Nancy laid Sherry carefully in a weighing machine. She had grown a lot. Then Nurse Nancy listened to Sherry's chest with a stethoscope. She could hear her heart going, ka-tap, ka-tap.
Ha? Saan?
She has feet as a fiddle, said Nurse Nancy.
Ito?
Soon, it was time for Nurse Nancy to pay a visit to the ward. She checked Mrs. Grown's pulse and took her temperature. Then she gave Mr. Grumble his medicine. Suddenly, Nurse Nancy heard an ambulance. Mima! Mima! That means there was an emergency. Nurse Nancy ran to see who had been brought in. It was Builder Bill. He had hit his thumb with a hammer and hurt himself. He was looking very unhappy. Don't worry, Bill, said Nurse Nancy. I will look after you. You'll soon be fit as a fiddle. First, she cleaned Bill's hands and stung a bit but he was brave. Nurse Nancy put a clean white bandage. Soon, Builder Bill felt much better. He thanked Nurse Nancy for looking after him and went back to work. Nurse Nancy had seen all other patients and tied up. It was time to go home. What a long and a busy day it had been. At home, Nurse Nancy climbed into bed. All I need is a good night's sleep, she told Fudge. And in the morning, I'll be as fit as Fiddle. Okay. So, thank you for listening, kids, for the story of Nurse Nancy. So, is everyone here already, the story of Nurse Nancy?
Opo.
So, maganda ba? Maganda ba yung naging story ni Nurse Nancy? Very inspiring ba ang work ni Nurse Nancy?
Opo.
Okay. So, what is work of Nancy? Nancy is a okay, very good. Nurse Nancy is working at what hospital? Story
ang sakit sa ubo.
Storytown Hospital. Very good.
Okay ko na.
So kids, after na marinig niyo yung story ni Nurse Nancy, gusto niyo na bang maging nurse?
Opo.
Okay.
Opo.
So ano yung mga gusto nyo, ano yung mga narinig nyo na ginawa ni Nurse Nancy sa kanyang work?
Nurse Nancy.
Natulong po siya.
Yung sugat ni Bill.
Yung may sakit po.
Okay, very good.
Very good. Sakit po. Paano yun?
What you want to do?
Hands para mag-stop.
Kids, ano yung ginamit ni Nurse Nancy para pakinggan yung heart kanina?
Stethoscope.
Stethoscope. Very good.
Stethoscope.
What she did to Mr. Bill? She cleaned.
Kinabot ang sugat.
Very good. She cleaned the wound. And then after cleaning the wound, she she put a bandage. Very good. So how do you find the story of Nurse Nancy, kids?
Inspiring po. Inspiring po.
Okay.
Inspiring.
So, okay. Thank you very much, kids. Okay. Thank you very much, kids. I hope all of you will be inspired with the story of Nurse Nancy. And I hope all of you will read a books daily para ma-practice ang inyong skills in reading, listening, and also sa pronunciation and all
Mami,
to be
tumatawag
feel
na!
familiarize sa different words. So, ganun po kahalaga yung reading. So, that's all for today, kids. Thank you and happy reading month. God
Thank
bless,
you din
kids.
po.
Thank
Thank
you.
you po.
Slay.
Thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you po.
Thank you po. Maraming salamat din po. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you po, Ma'am Leia.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much po, Ma'am Leia.
Ma'am
Okay.
Leia.
For a wonderful and
I
inspiring
love you.
storytelling. Okay, tiyak po yung mga kids natin mukhang na-inspire po sila. Okay, kay Nurse Nancy. Okay, so ngayon nag-iisip sila parang gusto nila paglaki nila maging nurse. Ayan. So yesterday yung ano natin, yung intermediate engineer naman. Okay, pero yung mga kids natin ngayon, so nurse naman po about Nurse Nancy naman yung kanilang pinakinggang story. Okay po. So thank you again, Ma'am Leia. So despite of your busy schedule, okay, nagpaunlak ka po. Binigyan mo po ng time ang aming school. Okay, para po maging storyteller namin for this afternoon. Okay po. And for that, okay, so Lungas Elementary School want to present to you, give to you this certificate of appreciation. Okay, so let me read it first. Okay, sige po, ma'am. Wait lang po Okay, Ma'am Pat.
Tapos na po, teacher.
Wait lang na. Okay. Natuwa ba kayo sa story?
Opo. 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 Opo.
Okay, ayan. O sige nga, pakiclick nga po yung hand dyan ng mga gustong maging nurse.
Gusto mo rin maging nurse. Hindi mo naman tataypan yun. Ako na.
Ako po gusto ko po maging nurse. Ako
Ayan,
po
ay,
gusto ko
okay.
po mag-nurse.
Gusto ko maging Okay, teacher. Sino gusto maging teacher? Meron bang gusto maging teacher? Katulad namin? Wala. Ayan, okay, sige, wait
Ako
lang.
po. Teacher na lang po ako. Ako po! Teacher, tapos na po. Teacher Mapela. Tapos na po.
Wait lang, i-present natin kay Ma'am Leia yung certificate. Okay, medyo na ano lang, inahanap lang yung file. Pasensya na po. Okay, kasi yung effort ni Ma'am Leia, di ba? Yung effort niya, yung time, at yung pag-share niya ng knowledge about reading, at yung mga insights niya about the importance of reading, especially sa mga pupils. Okay, so dapat natin i-recognize si Ma'am Leia. Okay, ayan po. So, lead, uh, okay po. So, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, Region 3, Central Luzon, Schools Division of Bulacan, District of Balagtas, Lungos Elementary School. Okay, so awarded the Certificate of Appreciation to Ma'am Leia M. Sardena for sharing her valuable knowledge as a guest storyteller for kinder to grade 3 pupils of Lungos Elementary School during the celebration of National Reading Month. So we express our sincerest gratitude for your dedication. Given this 24th of November 2021 at Lungos Elementary School, Lungos, Balagtas, Bulacan. Okay, signed by Ma'am Christine S. Castro, our school English coordinator, Ma'am Jocelyn D.C. Manzano, our school principal. Okay, so Ma'am Leia, ipapaabot na lang po namin ito kay Ma'am Ja. Tama po ba? Ma'am Ja.
Salamat po.
Thank you so much po. Thank you so much po, Ma'am Leia.
Ano pong gagawin?
Ayan. Okay. Thank you po, Ma'am Ja.
Ma'am Perla,
Okay, so now, yes po,
ang
Ma'am Ja.
output yata nila, tungkol din po dun sa story summary. Papasa ko yata. Thank you po. Kinder to grade 3 summary po ng story.
Okay po. So,
Ayun po pala.
isa-summarize nila yung story, kids. Okay, for your output for today, okay, di ba napakinggan nyo naman po yung story? Okay, and naintindihan po yung story. Okay po, para po sa output, okay, so we're going to summarize the story. Okay, so kaya lang, dahil nga lower primary level lang po sila, grade 3, okay po, kayang i-summarize. Kinder to grade 2, pwede po through, okay lang po ba, Ma'am Leia? Through drawing. Kasi po hindi pa sila ganun mag-summarize.
Opo.
Okay, so, ayan. So, kinder to grade 2, pwede po, okay. Summarize through drawing. And then kung ano yung lesson na natutunan nyo doon sa story. Okay po. Ayan. Okay, so thank you po again. Once again, Ma'am Leia. Thank you so much po. Okay, and now for our closing remarks.
Maraming salamat.
Our
Leia. Love you.
Marina D.G. Galvez.
Hello po.
Hello po,
Narinig ako
ma'am.
ma'am. Okay,
Yes
muli
po,
po.
loud and
Kami
clear.
po ay
Opo, naririnig ko po.
sa ngalan po ng paaralan ng Lumos Elementary School. Kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat kay Nurse Leia sa kanyang makabuluhang pag-istorya ng isang na nakakapulutan ng aral ng ating mga eskwela. Salamat po at kayo po ay aming napakinggan at naunawaan ng mga bata at naging makabuluhan ang araw na ito. Muli po, salamat po sa inyo, Ma'am Leia, at sa mga magulang at mga mag-aaral at sa aking mga kasamahang guro. Salamat po. Pwede pong magpa-open ng camera para po naman sa pati po yung mga bata at mga teachers. Paki-open po natin para meron po tayong souvenir. Ma'am Julie, Ma'am Jack, Ma'am Perla. Open na po natin yung camera para po kahit paano meron po tayong ma-report sa ating principal.
Open na po. Ako po, open na po.
Okay po.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. Yan. Okay na po.
Okay, salamat. Salamat po uli.
Salamat po. Thank you,
Thank you po,
kids.
Ma'am Marina. Okay.
Thank you
So let
po.
me end this activity with this quote. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. By Dr. Seuss. Kaya mga kids, let us make reading as a daily habit. Thank you po and God bless us all.
Thank you po sa
Thank you
lahat.
po.
Thank you po. God bless.
Thank you po. Thank you po. Thank you po. Bye-bye. Bye-bye po. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Bye po.